Hello, brothers and sisters, and welcome to The Last Ego on Earth. My name is James Scott Shoemaker, and tonight we're going to head on into our Blue Book once again by the Foundation of Inner Peace. We are in the Workbook for Students. We're on page 42, Lesson 27, Above All Else I Want to See. Now, before I get started, once again, I just want to remind you guys that I'm your guide, your buddy, your brother. I'm just here to be walking right next to you. If we get this together, we get to walk home together, and that is a good thing. We get to join minds together, and we're on the same purpose then, and that purpose, of course, is love. So when I'm reading this, I might stop throughout and give you my interpretation of what Jesus is saying here. And that's about it. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump on in here. We are on lesson 27. We're getting through it. We've got quite a few more to go. There's only 365, guys, and we have to go through the text too and the manual. So we're going to be here for a while, but at least we're doing the journey together. All right, guys, here we go. Today's idea expresses something stronger than mere determination. It gives vision priority among your desires. You may feel hesitant about using the idea on the grounds that you are not sure you really mean it. This does not matter. The purpose of today's exercise is to bring the time when the idea will be wholly true a little nearer. There may be a great temptation to believe that some sort of sacrifice is being asked of you when you say you want to see above all else. If you become uneasy about the lack of reservation involved, add, vision has no cost to anyone. If fear of loss still persists, add further, it can only bless. The idea for today needs repetitions for maximum benefit. It should be used at least every half hour, and more if possible. You might try for every 15 or 20 minutes. It is recommended that you set a definite time interval for using the idea when you wake or shortly afterwards, and attempt to adhere it throughout the day. It will not be difficult to do this, even if you're engaged in conversation or otherwise occupied at the time. You can still repeat one short sentence to yourself without disturbing anything. The real question is, how often will you remember? How much do you want the day's idea to be true? Answer one of these questions and you have answered the other. You will probably miss several applications and perhaps quite a number. Do not be disturbed by this, but do try to keep on your schedule from then on. If only once during the day you feel that you were perfectly sincere when you were repeating today's idea, you can be sure that you have saved yourself many years of effort. Wow, Jesus really hits it home. I mean, if we can start getting it right just once or twice a day, we're really saving lots of time of pain and suffering. It's really that easy. I was thinking about this today. A lot of times when we see this world of upset and separation, we do want to see, especially at the beginning of the course when we're learning it, we want to see something different, but we don't really quite know it because we don't know any different. The world has always had some sort of separation aspect to it. It is the world of duality. I mean, we got hot, cold, up, down, left, right, black, white. Everything you can think of is here with an opposite. Even when you read something, there'll be an opposite duality to it a lot of times. You can look at something from different perspectives. But Jesus wanting us to, above all else, see differently, of course, which will be going on into our next lesson, really brings us to a place of love with everything that everything we do or see. And that's what we truly are. A lot of people think that with the course we're learning how to love. Like God's teaching us how to love. From what the Course standpoint, what Jesus is telling us, that we are love, we have just forgotten that we are. We've kind of covered ourselves with shame and upset and guilt in our mind, and we've kind of have spiritual dementia. We just have forgotten that we're love. So we're uncovering those blocks by wanting to see differently. And just getting it once right throughout the day can save us years of conflict. So just think about if throughout the day you can see differently more and more. What if you thought differently 5 times a day, 10 times a day? And it's all your choice, when you start realizing what separation is and that it's not our true self, we can totally switch it at any moment. We can switch back to love. Even if we misstep, even if we did it, in the morning, we had an argument with someone that we love. Throughout the day, I'm sitting at work and I think back to that time that I had the upset. I can just ask Holy Spirit to take it away. Boom, done. I'm seeing it differently, even though it seems to have been in the past. All right, guys, I'm going on, but we'll be going on to next lesson, lesson 28, which is above all else, I want to see things differently. So as you can see, Jesus is continuing on with this subject, and it gets easier and easier, guys. It really does. I've found so much peace through remembering this lesson. Above all else, I want to see. Above all else, I want to see. I want to see love. I want to see love. And if that's your passion and that's your decision inside, it will start happening for you. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next lesson. Peace be with you. I love you, and I will see you guys on the other side. All right, guys, take care. Bye-bye.
Prepare yourself from the birth to the dirt. Prepare yourself for all it's worth. Prepare yourself from the birth to the dirt. Prepare yourself, the last ego on earth. Prepare yourself from the dirt to the birth. Prepare yourself from the birth to the dirt. The last ego on earth.